Hey everybody, Tony D and Little Joan with a Screenwriter's Rant on the Forever Purge. You know the movie. The one where crime is legal for one day and now everybody goes nuts and kills a bunch of people, and that's usually the movie, right? And this is the last movie. The last movie. So, smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Please check out my books. Woke a Stand a Novel. Kind of like The Purge. Hollywoke, another novel, and of course the Pineys, books 1 through 6, Comedy Heart, South Jersey. Support the channel, support Little Joan, so I can get her treats, so she's not so grumpy. Also, we have 2 other videos. Here, Joan, eat a snack and shut up. We have 2 other videos on Bitchute and Rumble. And Bitchute and Rumble is expanding every day. They're getting better and better. Better search results, better videos. More people are getting banned. Crowder just got a second strike on his YouTube channel. They're going to get rid of him soon. So come to Bitchute and Rumble before YouTube is just a bunch of BS about what you saw on TV last night for free. The Purge. I never really liked The Purge. I don't really hate it. I kind of like the concept, but you know, it's not the kind of movie I like because it's so dark and dreary. And it's more of a Twilight Zone episode concept. It's not really meant to be long, drawn-out movies. But the premise of this is the Purge ends after the night of hell, but there are guys who are going to do a forever purge. They're going to keep it going forever. They've been waiting, and now they're just going to keep the purge going. So it's like a revolution, and then apparently they're going to escape to Mexico to get away from it. So it takes place in, I think, Texas, because there are a lot of cowboy hats and deserts, and so they're gonna keep purging, and you basically got a revolution on your hands. So it appeals to the whole woke idiots who go to Antifa and stuff. This is their kind of porn. There's a bunch of goth kids. I guess they killed them. And of course, it's also one night is not enough. It's also like virtue signaling because some of the heroes are, they're going to be going into Mexico. So they're illegal aliens and they're going back to Mexico, I guess. And the bad guys are racist. The forever purgers are racist, of course, because that's the new bad guys from Germany, right? In terms of a villain. You just, he says something racist. Now you can kill him. That does work. It does work from a screenplay standpoint. I just don't think that particular angle really works with the current political reality. And it doesn't really work with The Purge, I don't think, either. The problem with The Purge as a concept would be that exactly what happens in this movie, that it wouldn't stop. You'd be hard-pressed to stop it because you'd have people who would they'd just keep purging. They'd just keep killing people. How are you going to tell when a guy died, oh, did he die at midnight or just after midnight? See, if it's just after midnight, we have to prosecute you. And also the premise of this movie is like, at that moment, when the purge is over, the cops just come out and it's just perfectly calm. As we've seen in reality, sometimes the cops just don't do their job. And then what are you going to do? Yeah, so that's part of the problem with the whole concept of the purge. It was great when it came out, back when we lived in sanity. Now that we live in this bizarro world of wokeness and peaceful protest that aren't exactly that peaceful, it doesn't really work. The whole concept's kind of screwed. So I guess they're trying to change it into some sort of revolution thing. And I'm sure there'll be lots of virtue signaling. It sounds like there's going to be some virtue signaling in this. Not my kind of movie. It's just a little too mean. The violence is not, it's justified, but it's gratuitous, I think. When you have a setup like that's in this trailer where a woman is just taking care of her animals and then she pulls on this like weird switch and then suddenly the cage traps her and then there's like a spike ready to go through her head. Like that's kind of like Saw level of of murdering people. I don't like that. I don't think it's creative in particular. You know, and I don't think. I think the threats are too contrived. Not my kind of movie. I would rather see the focus on the heroes and people being good and fighting people who do that kind of stuff, which this movie is. It's kind of doing that, but it's glorifying the violence, I think. So, not my kind of movie. I think it sends a wrong message. I think it will be a dud. Although you might just catch sort of an upswing of people going back to the theaters. And you might catch the Antifa idiots going to see something like this. This is kind of like porn to them. You know, a revolution. But the revolutionaries are bad guys, so they might be very angry coming out of the theater. So, I don't know. First act will be, from the trailer, it looks like, oh, they had the Purge and terrible things happened, but everybody got behind their steel barricades. They let everybody kill each other, and then now they're coming out, and the Purge is over, and everything's peaceful. And people are happily washing the blood off their businesses and picking up the bodies, and all the police are back, and everything's great. Then people start getting killed. Like, wait a minute, the Purge is over. Oh, no, it isn't. And then the Purge just starts up again. So the second act is they're killing a bunch of people, and it's like, oh my God, the whole country's falling apart. What do we do? And then the solution is, well, we got to escape to Mexico. And they say in the trailer, Mexico will open its borders for 6 hours. Oh, okay. Yeah, like they could close the borders even for a second. All right. Yeah, we couldn't close the borders, but Mexico can. Yeah, they got it under control. I guess if they shot everybody, I guess if it takes place in the not too distant future where they have robots that could just shoot you. So that's the artificial time limit, I guess. Lazy, I would say. A lazy screenplay device. Oh, it's going to be a time limit. You only got 6 hours to get to Mexico. All right. It assumes so many things. So, yeah, this is not my kind of movie. I think it's going to be just chock full of senseless violence and threats and not really driven by character or anything fun and important. So, Forever Purge comes out July 4th weekend. So, if you'd rather be inside a movie theater than outside having a hot dog, I guess go see it.